Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Sam & Max in the Devil's Playhouse. There are tons of Sam clones and we don't know why, so we're gonna figure it out.
The penguin.
I wonder if we'll ever find out what Mama Bosco's dimensional destabilizer does.
It's a device used to coerce a transient resonant integration pattern of the subquantum harmonic vibrational frequencies between this and adjoining dimensional membranes.
I wonder if we'll ever find out what this dimensional destabilizer does.
I hope it makes pie!
I love these guys. Let's not begin seance yet.
Wow, they're right. The camera really does add 10 pounds.
So those clones have, what, 5 or 6 cameras on them?
Oh, the fat jokes just keep getting worse. Okay.
Harry, you're alive.
Don't sound so disappointed.
Aw, don't be that way, Harry.
You cheated me out of millions of dollars and trapped me in a killer sauna. How should I be?
Sadder but wiser?
Well, he's looking cleaned up here.
What do you know about these scary
But dashing.
toe-stealing Sams?
Nothing.
You sure you want to stick with that answer?
Yeah, isn't that your tunnel that connects directly to the big old cloning facility?
That old thing? I haven't been down there in months. After Mama Bosco started using it to store crate loads of high-tech equipment, it kind of lost its rustic charm.
Think he's telling the truth?
Probably. Harry doesn't have the brains, brawn, or all-around competence to pull off a scheme like this.
You know, I am standing right here.
And the point? Anyway.
What sorts of high-tech equipment was Mama Bosco storing in your hole?
How should I know? She never tells me anything.
Okay.
How'd you get out of Skunk Ape's ship?
I'm glad you asked. My incredible adventure began when I discovered a small crack in the back of my
On
cell.
second thought, never mind.
Yeah, let's not go there.
What's with the seance?
Super Dense over there wants to summon Dr. Bosco back to the lab for questioning, but he doesn't know what he's doing.
How so?
It's so obvious that he can't make contact with the spirit realms. I mean, he can't even get in touch with my recently deceased relatives.
Why don't you tell us about those recently departed relatives?
Sorry, Sam, the memories too fresh.
Fair enough.
How about now? No, I'm not gonna.
What happened to Mama Bosco?
I don't know. When I returned to the lab after my harrowing adventures on Skunkapi's ship, she was acting strange.
Strange?
Yes. She was distracted and wafted about the facility with an agitated nervousness that one would normally associate with a guilty conscience.
You got all that from the way she was wafting?
Well, that, and she gasped, "Oh no, it's all my fault," before she floated out of the building. No one's seen her since.
Interesting.
So you don't know where Mama Bosco is?
Not a clue. That's why we're trying to hold a seance, to compel her to return.
Well, let's see what we can do about that.
Hang in there, Harry.
Do I have a choice?
And let's talk with Super Ball.
Super Ball.
Mr. President, you're alive. I'm overjoyed.
I can tell.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, why aren't you back at the White House keeping that backstabbing Secretary of Health and Human Services away from my Cuban cigars?
I'm here to investigate the rampaging Sam clones and their possible connection to the so-called Devil's Toy Box, sirs.
What a coinky-dink! So are we!
Yes, sirs. Quite the coinkydink.
Hey, if you're here and I'm here, who's running the country right now?
I've taken the liberty of installing an amusing bobblehead figurine in the Oval Office. No one seems to have noticed.
Well, probably make a better president than any we've had in a while.
A seance? That's not exactly in your bailiwick now, is it?
Okay, I'm just gonna stand right over here until I can shake off the memory of you saying bailiwick.
You are sadly correct, sir. As a medium, I'm more of an extra small. But it's desperately important that we make contact with the missing Dr. Mama Bosco.
Why?
I would think it's obvious, sir. The Sam clones. Her hands are all over them. Figuratively, sir.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, besides, she likes Max more, remember?
Are you going to take another shot at summoning Dr. Mama Bosco?
Actually, sirs, I was thinking of leaving it to someone who specializes in weirdness.
Larry King is here?
I think he was talking about us.
Oh.
Do you know anything about these simulacra?
Gogglegangers.
According to the authorities, they're fanning out across the city in search of the remaining toys of power.
Remaining?
Yes, sirs. In the aftermath of the Salmon Mock incident, our crypto scientists estimate that there are only a few hundred TOPs extant, and they're scattered throughout the city.
Well, we need to get our hands on some of those.
What will happen once the Sam clones gather all the toys?
Nobody knows. A few experts believe that the person who created the clones will use the fully empowered Devil's Toy Box to psychically bring about a golden age of unity and harmony.
That'd be an unexpected twist.
But most of them concur that we'll likely be facing some sort of universal Armageddon scenario in which a horrific beast of unimaginable power reigns over the earth, and the living envy the dead.
Okay, and let's see if we can find out how to get Mama Bosco.
What happened to Mama Bosco?
I'm not certain, sirs. I came here to investigate reports of illegal cloning activity, only to find Dr. Mama Bosco missing. I'm conducting a seance to bring her in for questioning.
Okay, let's see what we can
Stay
do
loose,
here.
Super Ball.
I always do, sirs.
We can, of course, need to use future vision to figure out what our next step's going to be.
I knew it! It's a miracle!
Okay, that was weird. Alright then, can't look at Sam. And it's not letting me click on Super Ball. I feel like it should be, but it's not. Anything else? Okay, let's do mind reading instead.
Can we move this seance along? I have a midnight waxing in a couple of hours.
What? Okay.
Stupid Super Ball can't even contact Uncle Morty, and he's only been dead for a week.
Most people would be frightened to be tethered to an id-driven maniac with increasingly dangerous psychic abilities. But not me, and I'm absolutely not thinking this because Max is reading my mind right now. Really.
I'm afraid the contents of my mind are classified, sirs.
I figured
Well,
he'd
that
have
was odd.
some sort of protection there. Okay. So,
No, Madam Prime Minister, the President isn't ignoring you. He's just not that into you.
let's go up here first before I do anything seance related. Just to see what else. Okay, what? I love how it just pops up there and it's like, hey.
I'm not opening that. The last time we rifled through Mama Bosco's closet of spooky ghost clothes, Max got ectoplasm all over himself.
Ew, okay.
That doesn't even make the top 20 list of creepy things we've seen in the last 2 days.
Can I use rhinoplasty on that?
Rhinoplasty.
Although I do kind of want to keep the car, because I feel like we're going to need that. But let me check if I can, at least. I cannot. Okay. Good to know. That makes things simpler.
Hey Max, look! Mama Bosco changed her number.
In the last 24 hours? Huh, being dead must be making her paranoid.
Well, we have the number now, hopefully.
What's the deal with this impenetrable blast door?
We thought it prudent to seal up Mama Bosco's lab until the crisis passes, sirs.
Wait, can I... Future vision now? Let me check things out up here. Okay, can I get him from up here? Maybe... There we go. What? That's unusual. Let's see, and I don't think... Still can't get Sam, so that makes things a little bit more difficult. But let's go ahead and try and start that seance.
Whee!
Oh, this is rich. You think that you have the spiritual chops to summon Mama Bosco?
Hey, Sam's got more spiritualism in his pinky than the love child of the Dalai Lama and Mother Teresa.
Actually, I don't think I have a pinky finger, Max.
Let's begin, sirs.
Ghoulies and imps from a Black Sabbath song.
Give us a signal by banging that gong!
This reminds me of the Haunted Mansion.
The spirits have moved on.
Sure they have. I knew you couldn't talk to the dead.
Better luck next time, sirs.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I banged the gong, but we're not supposed to do it ourselves. Let's try that again.
Again? You're lucky I got nothing better to do tonight.
Yeah, since your social calendar is usually so packed with nightclubs and supermodels.
Very cutting, sir. Shall we begin?
Ghoulies and imps from a Black Sabbath song.
Give us a signal by banging that gong!
Harry Moleman!
What?
The spirits wish to speak to you.
Oh, do they? And who, pray tell, wants to talk to me?
Uncle Morty.
Your Uncle Morty!
Uncle Morty? Is it you? Talk to me, Uncle Morty. Talk to me.
Yes, your Uncle Morty. He has something important to say. Mortimer Moleman, your nephew is waiting.
He needs a...
I don't think that's gonna work, Max. The rhinoplasty only works on images of inanimate objects.
Yeah, Morty's dead. It doesn't get more inanimate than that.
Yeah, but he wasn't when the picture was taken.
Dang. Now I'll have to find some other way to make this picture talk.
Oh, we don't have
Morty
psychic
M.
ventriloquism.
Moleman, your entrance is cued.
To conquer your stage fright, just picture us nude.
Mortimer Moleman, your nephew is waiting.
He needs a friend now since he's no good at dating.
The power of Max compels you. Talk to us, Morty. Super Ball.
Perhaps we should concentrate on the task at hand.
Oh, Harry.
Waiting to hear from my uncle.
But how can we do that?
Harry, it's me, Uncle Morty.
Really, Sam? That the best you can do?
Morty, Harry. Yes, Uncle Morty. I can feel his presence coming closer. Mortimer Moleman, your nephew is waiting.
He needs a friend now since he's no good at dating.
Hey! Stupid Super Ball can't even contact...
Yeah.
I'm afraid the contents of my...
Okay.
Talk to us, Morty.
Can we do future vision right now? It's probably going to be the same thing,
I
isn't it?
know it!
Yep. Same thing. Okay.
Mortimer, come out and play.
So I need psychic ventriloquism, I think, but we don't have that right now. So let's get out of here.
Right. What a shamockery.
Perhaps you could work together to concoct a more convincing seance.
We were just getting around to doing that.
Well, we have to convince him that that's
I'm not
working.
feeling psychically equipped to pull this off right now. Let's go look around for some more suspects.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
Whee!
Okay, I believe there were more tunnels around. We can return to Stinky's, or we can go explore patchouli-smelling tunnel.
Wonder what's down this tunnel.
The heck is
There's
patchouli?
only 5 or 6 ways to find out.
Well, let's take the one that doesn't involve explosives or time travel.
Spoil sport.
Alright, what is over here?
Well, here we are, back in the Museum of Mostly Natural History. And look, Paperweight's office. Maybe he can tell us what's going on with all these Sams.
Interesting.
A trash can.
My psychic clue sense is tingling.
You know I can't stand looking at you when you dig through garbage.
No time to indulge your delicate sensibilities, Sam. Look!
What is it?
Hey, I just find the clues. And besides, I seem to have temporarily lost my ability to read.
A disturbing side effect of your psychic abilities?
Nah, I just can't be bothered.
What did we get? Besides, you're adventure game characters. You're supposed to dig through garbage.
It's a letter from our old pal Sal, resigning from his job at the museum.
Should a 6-foot-tall cockroach really be putting himself out on the job market in this economy?
Maybe we should ask him. He left a forwarding number.
Sweet!
Oh, we have a number for Sal. That's interesting.
It's locked.
Yeah, but at least there aren't a bicycle of eldritch tentacles guarding it anymore.
I don't think bicycle is the group word for tentacles, Max.
Just a minute! Wait, you fool! Oh, sorry.
Okay, never mind. Oh.
Oh, it's you.
We've got some questions.
Dr. Norrington and I could not give 3 rotten figs for your questions. We've got important work to do. Good day.
But
I said good day, sir.
That Sam in the
Well,
background
I
scared
never-
me at first. Thought that was Dr. Norrington. Let's check something here.
No!
What?
No!
Okay. He's doing something there. Wait a minute, can we read his mind? Wait a minute.
Let's see. Foot, snake, squiggle squiggle, bird. Done!
We probably should have guessed that one.
Oh my gosh.
Still remember the code?
I'll have you know I've got a mind like a steel tramp.
Trap.
Really? Huh. A steel tramp would be a lot more fun in a bum fight.
What was he even doing there? There's no, like,
Don't look
panel.
at me!
Oh, come on. You're not that ugly.
You don't understand. Human minds aren't equipped to comprehend.
Hey, Sam, there's a guy in here.
What?
I'm impressed. Most humans are driven incurably insane by the mere glimpse of my unspeakable visage.
Yeah, well, no offense, but we get more unspeakable visages in our convention swag.
So you're the mysterious Dr. Norrington?
I am known by many names. Among them, Yog-Sothoth, Elder Fiend of the Dark Dimension.
I'm so surprised.
Shocking, true, but not nearly as shocking as the horrific truths I suspect I must now reveal.
I guess we should have expected that. Oh well, okay. I still think it might be the narrator too, but we'll see.
What do you have to say about all those creepy tentacles we found in the cloning chamber?
Tentacles?
Yeah, like the ones your boy Paperweight summoned in the museum last night.
Cthulhu's wattle!
Ooh, I'm using that.
Only one such as myself can summon the Cilia of Torment. Whoever's controlling your clones must be awash in the forces of the Dark Dimension.
Oh.
Did you really just say awash?
The only thing that can properly vanquish matter from the Dark Dimension is the Chthonic Destroyer.
Okay, tell us about that
What's
then.
the Chthonic Destroyer?
Is it pointy?
The Chthonic Destroyer is the ultimate psychic toy. A weapon so terrible that it was once used to drive the Elder Gods themselves back to their home in the Dark Dimension.
Ah, look, that mole man is smiting an army.
Mind if we hold on to this?
Sam's got a thing for illuminated manuscripts.
If it will help you find the Chthonic Destroyer, yes, of course.
I just realized...
Thanks. I'll try to keep Max from drawing dirty pictures in the margins.
Oh my gosh. I just realized that thing's coming out of his chest. I thought it was just holding it. Jeez, that is even more disturbing now. Okay.
Can the Destroyer be used against those tentacles?
The Destroyer is proof against anything from the Dark Dimension. Me, the tentacles, the toy box.
Sam, we gotta get one of these things.
You'll have to find the hidden giggling realm of skittering ingestion if you wish to find the Destroyer.
Okay.
Do you know anything about all these handsome brutes that are stealing toys throughout the city?
The clones are meaningless.
And chubby.
Hey!
But if they are truly stealing toys, then their master may be attempting to gather a complete collection of the toys of power.
Collect all 1,024. Impress your friends.
And destroy the entirety of existence as we know it. You've already borne witness to the damage that can be wrought when the Devil's Toy Box is mostly full. If the box is completely engorged, its power will tear down the walls of reality itself.
Okay, that doesn't sound good.
So, aside from tearing apart reality, anything else you think we should know about the Plague of Me?
Only that they should seriously consider a gym membership.
Okay, come on, dude.
You and Paperweight seem to know a lot about that Devil's Toy Box that everybody keeps stealing.
The Devil's Toy Box. Ha! You should be so lucky.
What are you talking about?
The toy box is of a power far greater than that of your primitive gods and devils. It is the property of my grandson, Junior.
Junior?
Yes, Junior, the youngest and most horrible of the Elder Gods. His birthing wail shattered the supercontinent of Pangea. His first steps sunk the proto-civilizations of Subarctica.
Junior?
In an effort to stop my rampaging grandchild from destroying the Omniverse, I brought many of my precious childhood keepsakes over from the Dark Dimension to keep Junior distracted and entertained, as well as a box to contain their frightening power.
Junior?
Unfortunately, when the Elder Gods were banished to the Dark Dimension, Junior's toy box was lost during the move. And in the millennia since, he just will not stop whining about it.
Junior?
It's a lot scarier if you've got the requisite complement of larynxes to pronounce it correctly.
Okay. Well, this is some plot dumping here.
So why have the 1.5 of you been trying to get your hands on the toy box all these years?
To destroy it!
But why? It's got all those cool toys that make my brain tingle and my ears all fuzzy.
The toys of power were never meant for mortal hands. For the sake of all that exists, they must be returned to the toy box and annihilated.
Okay.
You're not gonna take my toys, are you?
Not yet. Your chaotic mastery of the toys of power may yet prove useful in defeating the master of these blasphemous portly canines.
So how did gigantic behemoth of an elder god like you get stuck in panty waist anyway?
Paperweight!
Silence! Several decades ago, Monsieur Paperweight foolishly attempted to summon me to this plane of existence.
Yeah, we may have heard something about that.
Paperweight's infantile conjurings were doomed to failure, but the uncanny power of your grandsire's brain somehow managed to extrude an infinitesimally tiny fraction of my essence into this dimension. It became fused with Paperweight's unsettlingly hairless and ladylike torso.
We've spent the better part of a century trying to retrieve the toy box and send the great Yog-Sothoth home.
And we would have succeeded last night if you hadn't lost your temper over that slobbering space ape.
Sorry about that. I didn't see Sal out there.
Ah, yes, poor Sal. He resigned after the incident with General Schoonkapi's men.
Any idea where he is now?
I'm sure he left a forwarding number in his resignation letter, but I'm afraid I've lost track of it. I have a lot on my table right now.
Well, luckily we got it.
Sure you don't know where Sal is?
No, but you're welcome to have a look around.
Well, he's gotten kind of friendly.
Hold the phone. You're Yog-Sothoth, the world-shattering elder god?
You look like something my non-existent cat coughed up.
Curb your tongue, rabbit!
No, Paperweight, the Naked One is right. This debased form is a pathetic shadow of my former glory. Long before the dawn of man, my kind was sovereign over this dimension and countless others. We welcome the development of sentient life, drinking deeply from your bottomless wellsprings of terror, and also your succulent hairy flesh.
Oh,
Ew.
For untold eons, we lapped at the perpetual buffet of your horror and worship, until powerful forces rallied to drive us back to the Dark Dimension.
Forces?
Primitive hybrids somehow impervious to our powers. You know them as mole men.
really?
Get out of here.
Yes, that's exactly what they ordered us to do.
Mole men? Come on, game.
You know, it's a lot harder to take you prehistoric elder gods seriously, now that I know you were banished by a bunch of mole men.
Scoff if you must, but the mole people were much more powerful before they were genetically marginalized by the cruel twists of evolution.
Just like Uncle Billy.
Oh.
So, should I call you Yog-Sothoth or Norrington?
Call me Dr. Norrington. When uttered by your mortal tongues, my true name sounds disturbingly like our term for number 2.
You should hear him say nuclear.
Well, that's it that we can do
Stay
for now.
put. We'll probably have more questions later.
Your kind always does.
So let's take a look around here.
Hey, Yagi, what's this map all about anyway?
Paperweight and I have been attempting to locate spots where the membranes between our worlds are the weakest, so that I can be sent home with as little fuss as possible.
That's awfully polite for an elder god who savors the taste of human misery.
Age has mellowed me.
That's good to hear.
Cats. I hate those guys. Can we keep this?
No, it will only distract you from your true goal. Besides, I like to gaze upon it for sentimental reasons.
I don't suppose we can rhinoplasty it. I'll do that. What the? Oh, whoops.
Hey, what gives?
After your recent rhinoplasty rampage through my museum, I cast a spell preventing you from transforming into anything in my possession. Ha!
Boy, you are a little ball of spite, aren't you?
You have no idea.
Okay, so, we can't transform into anything here. Can we do this? Ooh.
Fudge.
Well, that was helpful. And that was less helpful.
Can we borrow this?
You most certainly may not. It is so fragile that the slightest breeze destroy it.
But
The scroll is meaningless.
Okay.
who knows what sorts of ancient gimcracks and gewgaws lurk in those boxes?
Well, I'm not opening them to find out. Do you know how hard it is to get gewgaw juice out of my fur?
Okay.
Hey Max, could you spare a few seconds to memorize Paperweight's phone number?
Okay, but my brain's getting awfully full. I might lose a few chapters of my poignant Inuit coming-of-age novel.
The trials of Kennelik the Awkward will have to wait for another day, little buddy.
I still want to read that.
Ah, cripes. A bunch of Sam clones are ghost riding the DeSoto out in the parking lot.
Oh my
When were
god.
they cloned? 2005?
Ghost Ride the Whip. That is, that's something I haven't heard of for a while.
Apparently, Paperweight's never heard of the Dewey Decimal System.
Or dust rags?
Aside from the troubling tentacle face, old Yagi cut quite the figure back in the day.
Although the Egyptians possessed a limited ability to imagine my true form, they were spot on in their rendering of my six-pack abs and rippling pecs.
Good to hear. But now look at that is just so disturbing. The fact that there's like a little bit of flesh between there. It's like he's not just popping out of the chest. There's a connection of like flesh.
Toys? Toys?
Anyway.
Say, Papercut, mind if we take a closer look at your journal?
I promise to laugh at your bad poetry and schoolboy crushes.
No!
I'm afraid I must concur with my host. Paperweight's journal contains all the spells we'll eventually need to destroy the toy box and send me home.
But yeah, it's like a giant pimple that popped on his chest, and like this thing kind of like came out. You know when a pimple pops, but it doesn't like come all the way out, just kind of hangs on. That's what's going on here. Anyway, with that lovely image in mind, what else can we do to get Mama Bosco here and find out the mystery of the clones? You're gonna have to find out next time on Let's Play Sam and Max in the Devil's Playhouse. Thank you for watching and have a good day.